Whoa, episode 17. New setting just dropped. Timeout. Okay. Episode number 17. New new setting. I'm looking at my work computer right now. New background. Work it's 8 a.m. This is late start for me, but it's okay. It's December 23rd. I thought I was going to have a 9 a.m. meeting with the entire company, and then that got pushed 30 minutes ago, or it got pushed to 5 p.m. That should be a sin. You shouldn't be able to have a team meeting with everybody on Christmas Eve, right before. Anyway, I'm in Rhode Island right now. Uh, yep, that's what's going on. I'm trying to figure out how to stay productive in traveling because if my productivity falls off a cliff, which is okay, especially when visiting family, but I don't know if I like it or not. Like when I'm here and when I'm upstate New York, I don't do not that the things I'd like, well, the things I'd like to do, but also it's like I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, and there's no solution that anyone else can provide but me. So yeah, I should figure that out. It's hard for me to. I think it's hard for me to juggle in general. So that'll be something I have to learn about. But okay, it's Christmas time. Woohoo. That's fun. That's cool. Um, I'll be in Rhode Island for 2 days till the 25th, and then we'll leave hopefully early morning 25th, go to Albany for 2 days, and then I'll be back home on the 27th or 27th night, probably, maybe 28th morning. But yeah, so that's nice. I'm at the point now, I think, where I just want to be home. I don't love being away from home. It's funny how quickly New York City became home to me. Like, I enjoy seeing family here in Rhode Island. I like New York, whatever. And upstate New York, but it's like I want to be back. So yeah, that's just that. I have no desire really to leave it at any point for the foreseeable future. Just want to be working there, getting stuff done there. I don't know if it's definitely my place for sure. So while things are going good and I'm able to live in the city and I'm young, why not try to extend that time as much as possible? I like the dog eat dog world it is there, or not even a dog eat dog. I like the competitiveness, the fast paced move. Everyone's an ant in an ant hill, and you don't know what anyone else is working on. But I don't know. I have this whole thought process behind it. Yep. I have no fun topics to talk about today. I was trying to think of some last night. I couldn't think of any. I watched two movies. Yes, I never watch movies in general, but I do that with my dad a lot. So we watched Gladiator and then The Boy and the Heron, Studio Ghibli movie. Studio Ghibli's like this Ghibli, sick Japanese animation film company that makes like dope movies. Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Totoro, and then The Boy and the Heron was their newest one. My dad and I watched it. I thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know if he liked it a ton. The animation's great. He didn't love the story. It felt like, but that was a good movie. Um, yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna be doing family stuff and working from Rhode Island. I have to work a bit like I don't have any until the 26th. I don't have like I have to be on my phone slash computer for work for a bit, which is fine. No issue there. Um, but yeah, going back to the not knowing how to travel and stay focused, it's like all these things I normally would want to do, or like, I don't know, they just don't become, I'd rather, which makes sense, especially with family, but in other times, and then moments of not needing, I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. Um, yep. I don't have anything to talk about, like, at all, but I wanted to do one. I'm trying to figure out bigger goals for 2025. Tom's been helping me with that a bit, um, as I pull this up and look for it. Um, Experiments for 2025 has to do with comedy, product, and then maybe content creation. We'll figure that out, though. Um, which would be this. This is I have to experiment more, though. I can't just be doing, like, after doing. Tom had a good point. He's done it for 2 weeks. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it anymore. Like, yeah, I said last time I'm going to keep doing it, but we'll figure that out as the bridge goes, as the time, whatever some saying is. I've been playing guitar. I like that a lot, but I find I'm 80% of the time I'm playing guitar because I like it, and that 20% of it, or excuse me, let me rephrase. When I'm playing guitar, 80% of my mind shares because I like it, and 20% probably knows that I'm not doing the hardest thing I could be doing, which is like writing or doing a product thing. So, but not like sometimes I do enjoy just. That's my guitar. I don't know why I made it. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I have to work on this week defining a couple experiments. Probably by like Christmas Day. Like I have like 2 days to do that. Basically, is what I'm gonna give myself the deadline of like that I can do in the next 2 months and measure them out with Tom and figure that stuff out for productivity wise and seeing how, whether that's doing, I usually do like 1 to 2 stand up shows a week. If I did more, push myself a bit harder, how would that go? And then for product is like figuring out what that looks like for me as well. So, couple things. I don't know why I'm yawning. I've been up for an hour and a half. I'm a nervous yawner, a tired yawner, and an excited yawner. So that could be any one of those three. I'm definitely not nervous, definitely not tired, and I'm definitely not excited. So, I guess that was just a yawn. Pure yawn. Yeah. I'm almost done with Psycho Cybernetics as the book. I've been reading. My dad told me to read it. I didn't know who told me to read it. My Tom actually asked me. He's like, "Oh, like, how'd you find out that book?" I was like, "I think my dad." And I'm sitting here right now, and I can see the book on his shelf, which isn't. So I know it was him. So yep, Dad told me to read it. So that's almost done with, and then I will jump to another book. I have to figure out what audiobook to get next. But I'm also reading Atomic Habits, but that's a better physical book to read because it has graphs and yeah, so that's a better one to read in person. Like it's yeah, you know what I mean. Um, I'm super excited. My brothers just left upstate to come here, so they'll be here in like 2 hours, 30 minutes. Woohoo! We haven't been together in. When have us three last been together? Not Thanksgiving. September, October, probably like August. It's been 4 months, 5 maybe. August, not September, not October, not November. December is almost over. Yeah, probably around August then. Maybe even yeah, yeah. So it's been a minute. So I'm super excited to get the camaraderie going. And I told Sean this. Like I'll like they we all laugh a lot with each other, which is great. My older brother and we all are pretty funny dudes. So, and I tend to make them laugh, I feel like, quite a bit. So, I have my notebook, and Sean's like, when you're with people you make laugh, just always write it down. So, I'm going to be writing down notes, going to be trying jokes on them. No, I'm not going to be, but just like seeing what makes them laugh and see if I can turn anything into something bigger than. Because sometimes my jokes are really clever and good, and then sometimes they're just like immature, like inappropriate, like dark humor, gallows humor jokes. So I got to start working on the cleverness because talking about just always get gallows humor, especially on stage, doesn't translate. So they're going to be my guinea pigs unknowingly until they see this. But I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to still be myself. So, yep, that's that. That's like really all I got, I think. Yep. New Year's is coming up. Nothing crazy. I have New Year's plans. I don't even know what my New Year's plans are, but I have a group of New York City dudes who I said I'd hang out with. I was inviting all my hometown friends to come to New York City because my roommates, both of them are gone, so I have beds. And this is why I'm not inviting them. Like they said, oh yeah, they might be interested, and it's like, well, tell me yes or no, so I know, because I'm not gonna wait for you guys to 2 days before say yeah we're coming, and then me have, or say no we're not coming, and then we have no plans. And two of them like, oh yeah, I'll see, and then 3 days later no one ever said anything, so I just said never mind, like not invited. And I think that's my biggest issue with them is I invite them to do stuff, and it's never like a yes, here's the time I'm coming back. Like my other friend Jack the other day was trying to come, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I don't know around what time, but I had stuff I could and would be doing. I was like, well, I'm not just gonna sit around waiting for you, like. And I don't know why they're the only group. My friend group is the only locally in upstate New York are like the only friend group who are so bad at making plans. There's no time. They're just like, yeah, I'll come. Well, like, is that AM, PM? Like, no, like, once I'm done, like, eating breakfast, but then there's never a time, which drives me insane. So I just ended up redacting there and redacting. Nope. Resending. There you go. Resending the invite. That's what I did. But anyway. Yep. We watched football. Like I never watched football. We watched football yesterday. That was nice. It's nice just to hang out in a room with the old man. We get along great, so it's nice. But yeah, there's nothing else really going on here. I'm not gonna do one tomorrow or the next day, 24th, 25th. I just want to spend time with the fam. 24th with my dad's side, 25th with my mom's side, and then 26th I'll probably rip one early in the morning because I'll go to the gym and stuff. Things are getting complicated upstate, which they always do, which is so annoying. They always get complicated, so ugh. So yeah, we'll just figure out if I'm 26th or 27th, and then I'll definitely be in New York City the 28th, which is already a smile to my face. Yeah. So I just hate complicated things, and people like to overcomplicate things these days. But that's the way of the road, I guess, right? Not everyone's easy. No one likes to stick to a plan either. I'm not a huge planner, but I like to know when you have something. It's like, I don't know. Now I'm just, there's frustrations I'm boiling over, but I shouldn't boil over here into this thing. Oh, I have to get a New York City therapist. My upstate New York therapist says she knows a therapist in New York City who is also a stand-up comedian, right? That's pretty cool. So she said she'll, in the new year, get me in touch with him to see if he has an opening and if they accept. Yeah. So if they accept my whatever insurance. So yeah, that's the 2025. I've been big into therapy for the past decade almost, which is crazy to think about. Uh, took a couple years off when like moved schools, but since junior year of high school, maybe sophomore years when I started going back, I was pretty keen on going back early. It's always helped. It's good just to talk to a random person. I think that's also something so interesting that now more people are doing it. But even if you don't think you have issues in life, who am I to say? But just talk. Like, there's always something you could improve upon. And it gets me really mad when I see there's people in my life who have glaring issues and aren't trying to work on it. And I'm like, well, that's just gonna be miserable forever. Like, everything gets better when you work on it, and you can't avoid everything forever. But sometimes the hardest part is working on it, right? Like, whatever it loosely may be. Yeah. I think maybe realizing things that you might know deep down but don't consciously know. My words are all mixed up today. But anywho, that's that. Therapy's lit. I lit like it's something fun. It's so good. It really is. I think it's something where you exchange. I don't know. It's just like the massaging of your mental health muscle. Sounds pretty cliche, I guess, maybe, but I don't know. It's important. I think everyone should be doing it. I sadly have been not doing it because I've been in because I haven't tried to get one, but I went back for Thanksgiving, saw my therapist, and she's like, "Oh, like yeah, when you're upstate, come see me, and when you're down there, go see this guy. Like I'll in the new year, he'll probably have more people, more openings because he's busy." And I'm like, "Okay, awesome." So yeah, that's that. Uh, this one felt like a very weird episode. I feel like I ranted a bit more and felt a bit bitter for no reason. I'm doing great. Like life is only great for me. So sorry if I came off that way. And if I didn't, then great. Then I'm just being self-critical. That's not like me. Uh, it is. Yep. But I'm gonna finish this audiobook while working. Just do a bunch of nothing burger work. Clean the gutters. That's what I do for W. I'm just a gutter cleaner. I'm the maintenance man. That's what I am. Just making sure things don't get overgrown. Chop back the hedges, mow the lawn, do the gutter. Once in a while, I'll get to like clean the garage, which would be my big project, and it's just like uh, yep. But yep. Okay, I think that's that. I'm trying to really find something funny and joyful in this to end on the holiday special, but uh. I had a dream last night, but I can't remember it. And I woke up like 3 I didn't look at my clock, but probably around like 3 a.m. saying thinking about wanting to bring it up, but can't remember it. So should get a dream journal or something. I have a million empty notebooks now since I've been writing. Turn one into a dream journal. I said this. I used to not remember any dreams. That was like a very big thing of me, and I used to lie about them and tell my friends I had dreams. But then recently, I've been dreaming a bit. Maybe that's because I'm happy. I don't know. I dream in New York City a decent amount, like once a week, which is crazy. Less than once a week, once every other week. But still, waking up remembering something that didn't happen, that's a trip. Like people do that every night, which is crazy. You remember something that didn't happen ever. Like these dreams are new to me. I had nightmares when I was a kid, pre and post divorce. Like nothing traumatic, just nightmares. But yeah, this dreamscape is new. Lucid dreaming. I should just become a pro at that and want to sleep all the time. Just control my dreams. Yep. Okay. Well, it's 8:30 right now. This is probably 15 minutes of nothing. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. But yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you in a couple days. Definitely before the new year. But how many days? I'm not sure. Um. Okay. Deuces. Peace.